Zimbabwe T20 captain Raza has blamed inexperience for his side's heavy 100 defeat to India in the second T20 at Harare Sports Club on Sunday. After impressing in the field and winning the series opener, the Chevrons were guilty of several dropped catches as India turned on the power to post an impressive total of 234. Now, Raza believes that this is a consequence of having a relatively inexperienced side, missing several senior players, but is part of their journey to rebuild.
The only, I wouldn't say negative, the only thing to work on is when you give them chances in the field, especially when you have a good batting track ahead of you. We draw a few catches and that sort of hurt us every time we dropped a catch. If there was something to work on, I think if our catching was a bit better as it was in the first game, this would have been a closer game than it is right now. But a lot of positives, a lot of mistakes our youngsters have made have been due to lack of inexperience and not so much to do with the skills, so that's a lot of positive as well. As they play, as they continue to find their feet in international cricket, they learn. We all have been there, so still very happy and very positive about how we went on our business. The scorecard may not say that, but certainly a lot of good intent we showed, something that was missing in the past.
Zimbabwe senior national rugby 15s team trooped back into camp last week as they step up their preparations for the 2024 Rugby Africa Cup to be played in Uganda later this month. A significant number of local players have impressed head coach Pete Bernardi, who is confident he can assemble a capable squad fortified by both foreign-based players and local talent.
There's a lot of talented Zimbabweans out in the world. There's many boys playing out in a couple of top leagues. Sometimes selection is made easier just with injuries or boys not being available. But what we will have is a strong squad on the field who we believe can do the job. So I think it's going to be a nice little blend between the local boys who've put up their hand and who've shown that they can cope at that level, and then obviously blending in with a couple of foreign-based guys who I've worked with for the last 3 years, obviously as an assistant. So there's not going to be too much guesswork. I think we know what we're getting from the boys that are going to be on the pitch.
The second half of the Casolaga Premier Soccer League gets underway this weekend, with Dynamos taking on Highlanders being the pick of the fixtures. Action begins on Saturday with Bigita Minerals facing off with Herentals at Sakuba and Mutari. High-flying Gezi Platinum Stars will look to extend their 6-match winning streak when they host Iron Ore Movers at Baobab. Second-placed Manica Diamonds are in Shamba for a date with Simba Bora. Bulawayo Chiefs take on Green Fuel at Luveve, and Yada clash with Hwange at Hart Stadium. Now action continues on Sunday with Chicken Inn hosting Caps United at Luveve. Log leaders FC Platinum are away to Chegutu Pirates at the Baobab, and Telwan hosts ZPC Kariba at Bata. The headline match will be at Rufaro Stadium with Dynamos hosting Highlanders, and this match will be live here on ZTN Prime. Herentals under 20 side moved a place up the log standings after stunning Scotland in the Northern Region Soccer League at Mukushi Stadium. Silas Azeti fired in the young students just before the break to give Herentals maximum points as they leapfrogged their opponents who had started the day in third place. Herentals under-20 coach Stephen Mudawapi saluted his charges for showing no fear against their high-flying opponents and expressed his belief that they can see the season out without major adjustments to the squad.
Today's game, it was a good game, considering that Scotland are playing good football, and we just came today to play our normal football, so that we can just correct points. Because we know that they used second ball, so we planned for the whole week to defend the second ball and to attack them. Even we said we in the first 15 minutes we were supposed. I told the guys that we are going to defend for the first 15 minutes so that they won't get an early goal. Then we start playing football. That was our main strategy. We didn't play to names. We just say, yes, young guys, just go and play your normal football. You don't have to pick anyone else because football is just the same. We are playing one ball, so just go and play your normal football so that we can manage to collect 3 points. The main issue of bringing in guards, it was for us to play football. both guys said when you have the possession, he is good at playing. So we said that let's go and play football in the second half so that we can keep on bombarding them.
Konapo Konapo, Ipapo Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.